hearing is a learned process. For instance, when you have a newborn baby, they hear so perfectly, so well. You go in there, you sneak in there, and just one little creak, and the baby's like, oh my gosh, it hears it. It hears perfect, typically. There's some that don't, of course, but most of them do. And um, but if you go to talk to them, they can't understand a word you're saying. It takes them like 6 months saying mama, 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 mama. Finally they get it, mama, or daddy, or dada, or whatever. But after a long period of time, then your mind knows all this stuff because you process it. You hear it and you learn to process it. But as you become an adult and we begin to do things to our ears to hurt our hearing, then it becomes to where it's very difficult to hear those sounds. And the old adage of if you don't use it, you lose it is true. If you don't hear those sounds, then your mind doesn't know what to do with that after a long period of time, of course. So what the hearing aid does is bring that up to a level that they can hear. And then they begin to hear that and stimulate that nerve and the nerve endings and allows your brain to process those sounds. And typically it takes 3 months, usually, if you have a very slight percentage of loss in your ability to process. But just like that little baby, when you first get hearing aids, when you get them, things are going to be loud. It's going to be almost overbearing at first if we don't acclimate you into it. So just remember that when you're learning this, it takes time. You can't put on hearing aids and instantly get the gratification usually. Now, if you have no loss as far as your processing ability, yes, you can at that point. You're a perfect candidate for hearing aids. But we rehabilitate people with the hearing aids. We give them these devices, and then they use speech to rehabilitate themselves. So